Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I am Big Dave, the Parks Professor. And the calendar says that it is time for what has become an annual tradition here on Parking Full Time. It is time for my year-end summary and reflection video. And this one is for calendar year 2024. We are at Lake Wateree State Park. That's the trail information here. We are in South Carolina. We're about 30 miles north of Columbia, South Carolina. This park has a really nice campground, and it has some nice access, boat ramps, and that sort of thing to Lake Wateree. But it only has one hiking trail, and that's the short nature trail that we're hiking right now. I typically try to feature these kind of parks on this kind of a video rather than the usual Friday videos. I'm capturing this video on Monday, December the 16th. And it is a very pleasant afternoon. It is 59 degrees. It started out as a cold and chilly and damp morning this morning, but it has turned into a really nice day. So let me start with some data for calendar year 2024. And so for new hikes I did in calendar year 2024, now this does not include trails I've hiked before and then went back and hiked again. It's also not videos released in 2024. So this is hikes I've actually physically done in 2024. I did 55 new hikes in 2024. Those 55 new hikes covered a total of 142.8 miles, and they came across 21 different states. Our most hiked in state in 2024 was Indiana. I'll say more about that in a minute. We did 11 hikes in Indiana. And none of those numbers are records, but it's been a really good year on the trail. Both in terms of quantity and quality in 2024. Off here to the left, that is the day use parking lot over there. Where we started was the entrance to this nature trail from the campground. A couple of highlights for the year that is just now passing. I did my 1,000th blog hike in 2024. I did that on my way back home from California. I did that at Organ Pipe National Monument in southern Arizona. That was a fantastic hike and a fantastic choice for my 1,000th blog hike, by the way. Also, I finished visiting and hiking in every state park in Indiana. And so that means that next summer there's going to be some Indiana State Park ranking videos to come next summer. Now let me say a word about that sign there. This park was in the path of Hurricane Helene back in late September, and they're still working on getting the trails cleaned up, getting rid of all of the downed trees and that sort of thing. But I talked to the ranger at the park office, and the ranger on duty gave us permission to hike here. And so normally I would not hike on a trail that's closed, but in this case the ranger says that's okay, and it's okay for us to be here. You can see here, that is a freshly cut tree. So that's probably, you can see some of the logs over here. That's probably one of the trees that the hurricane took down on this trail. So anyway, getting back to my thoughts on 2024. So we had a really good year in 2024. Looking ahead to 2025, shortly after the turning of the calendar, I have a trip scheduled to Texas Hill Country, and I've never been there before, so I'm looking forward to going there. I researched that a little bit. Looks like there are a lot of really good hikes in the hill country of Texas. So I'm looking forward to spending some time in Texas this coming year. Also in 2025, in terms of states, we're going to go and take a shot at Alabama. I have about 5 state parks to go to finish visiting and hiking in every state park in Alabama. And so hopefully by the end of March, actually, we'll take that out. Also, this coming fall, I have a hiking trip scheduled to New Jersey. And you may wonder, well, where is there to hike in New Jersey? Well, I've done some research on that, and hopefully I'm going to show you here. And so I have a full set of trips scheduled for 2025. And I am looking forward to a really good 2025. This time I'm going to do the thing that I do exactly one time every year, and it's in this video every year. And that's flip the camera around. I am Big Dave, the parks professor. You get to hear me say it all the time, but you never get to see me say it. I do want to thank you for watching. Just recently we crossed 400 subscribers. And on one hand, I don't really care about that. I do the same thing with 400 subscribers as I did a few years ago when I had 4 subscribers. But it does encourage me to keep doing this and keep bringing these videos your way. And so I do want to thank everyone who watches and thank everyone who has subscribed. Parking full time would not be anything without the people who watch. And I do realize that every day. And I do thank you every day. So with that, I'm going to close out this video. Until next time, I am Big Dave, the parks professor, for Parking Full Time from Lake Wateree State Park in South Carolina. Have a great afternoon. Have a great new year. Take care, and Lord bless.